On holiday, the four of us, or four of the children, myself, Louise, and another friend of Emily's, and on Boxing Day morning we drove into Patong, and we parked the car at the beachfront, and Louise got out of the car to get some sun cream, and just literally 10-20 seconds later the tsunami hit us. We were in a car, unfortunately got taken down an alleyway, and well, somehow we survived. We're still not probably really certain how. And Louise unfortunately was missing, and I found her later that day in the hospital.
And the Thai couple looked after you and your family and the kids for several days?
That's right. I mean, what happened was after the water had subsided, the children and I, we sort of walked up out of Patong, going south, really up the hill, just to get out of the way. That's right, yeah, going past the Mari up towards the Merlin Beach Resort. And we got so far, they were really tired, it was hot, we hadn't got shoes and things. And I saw some Thai people, and I went and asked if they could help us. They kindly looked after the children, and I then went to look for Louise. And they looked after us for a couple of days, and then they drove us all the way to Bangkok because we couldn't get any help from the British Embassy.
And was it that act of sort of generosity and help that really decided to help you raise so much money in UK? Is that sort of that story that sort of raised a huge amount? I mean, basically, I think that was sort of the first thing that made me. When I came back, we'd had so much help from the local people and nothing from the British government that I just felt that I wanted to do something. I decided that Louise was always around children, either in the house or she was a nanny, so it just seemed the right thing to do to help with education. I never imagined we'd raise as much money as we've had, but I think most people, children is a big issue, we've been very fortunate with the supporters we've had. This is the first time you've been back with your children and Louise's parents here. And tell us about what you're raising money for now, and particularly here at Ban Ao Por School.
What we're doing here is that obviously the classrooms that are just being finished, but the intention is to do a lot more here and within a number of other schools that need support. We've found it quite frustrating how long everything's taken, but now we've got something up and tangible that we're absolutely delighted.
It's not just classrooms; it's also the water system and various other facilities here.
That's right. I mean, when I was first approached about it by Cindy Radcliffe, Cindy said to me, the toilets were at best, pretty awful, and the water system had bacteria, and the children, had got diarrhea. So we decided to help with the classrooms, put a new water purification system in, and they're currently in the process of building a new toilet block. So that they're of a sort of more of a European standard.
And Kun Iam, Tawawang and other advisors here was helping you on other ideas, other schools?
Absolutely. Kamian, without his help, I think we would have probably failed some time ago. He's been an enormous influence on everything we've done, and with his wife Tom and Cindy Radcliffe, David and Ron Amos, we've now got a really good team together. Between Ian and Cindy, they'll identify the projects that need help. Ron will then oversee any building, but they will then propose the project to myself, and the trustees of the charity in the UK will then decide if we want to support it.
Kids, what do you think about, say, the Thai school here and raising money? Is this something your mother would have really appreciated and liked?
Yeah, she was always with kids, and I think she would have really liked it and been really happy that we're helping other people.
What do you think of the Thai school and the Thai kids here?
Yeah, I think it's brilliant. It's good to finally see sort of some results from the fundraising and stuff, and just to see how happy it made all the kids, and it's brilliant.
Louise's parents, I mean, is this emotional time for you as well, coming back here? It's your first time here,
First time back, that's right. I think certainly, but it's so exciting, really. I've wanted to come, didn't really know whether I was ready to come, but, to come now at this stage, and finally, after quite a long while, as Nigel as said, to see what's going on here now, it's tremendous. I really feel that we're underway. It's great.
Louise would have loved it. She would have loved it.
Nigel, would you still like to have a sort of memorial I know your original plans was Sir Norman Foster was going to help build a school, and well, I know it would take a long time, but would you still like sort of memorial for all the British victims, not just...
Yeah, very much. I mean, what we'd like to do really is that, with the classrooms, there's numerous British victims, with permissions of the families, we would like to name them after the various people that were lost in that dreadful day. Whether we would do a particular memorial, I'm not sure. I think at the moment we just want to concentrate on new education facilities, and which we feel is a memorial rather than a specific structure to just go and see.
And all the supporters, I mean, goes right from the top. You've had the British royal family, Prince Charles and others helping. Tell us about some of the other...
Well, we've had, Prince Charles sent me a lovely letter and supported us from the start. He kindly invited myself and the children to Highgrove, and he was, very, very interested to see what we were doing. We asked Camilla if she'd consider being a patron. At the moment, she's a very busy lady, understandably, and it's not something she can do, but we haven't given up hope yet. We've had celebrities such as the New England captain, Rio Ferdinand. He's been a donator, big supporter. We've had a lot of soap stars, led by Sue Jenkins from Coronation Street, and various other celebrities in the UK. But plus we've had lots of, normal people who've given us £10, £20, and we've got, lots and lots of people who've just been amazing.
So it'd be great to show them, say, our video and your visit here and the photos.
Absolutely. And also, the national television would also like to see, perhaps this interview, because this is, it's the sort of thing that, good news is what they want to hear. And I think, we've done so much work with the media that it's now about time we can actually show them something that we've actually achieved.
But you will continue to raise more funds?